up, YouTube? Welcome back with Kicking It with Kay. I know it's been like 2-3 weeks since I posted, but I have something I think you guys will find interesting. Thank you for go ahead and before you go and start watching, go ahead and like that, put that thumbs up button, hit that bell so you get that notification, and make sure you subscribe to your girl if you want to keep seeing more content with me. So today I'm not doing a try on haul, I'm not doing a Q&A, I'm not doing none of that you guys think. I'm doing a story time for you guys. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So this story time is the story of all of my, I don't want to say crazy, but having a crazy roommate in college. So I'll say this all started 2018 summer. It didn't even it didn't start when I started college. It started before I even got to my first semester of college. So summer 2018, you know, we get they always send out a message that summer about your room assignment and stuff like that, where you're gonna be staying, who's your roommate, and all of that good stuff. So
I said, damn, bitch.
Sorry, y'all. So I think I was in Florida when I actually got the email of who my room assignment was going to be with and all that good stuff. So I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't say I was nervous about having a roommate, but at the same time I didn't know what to expect. So I think it was in the morning time when I got it. So they sent an email like, okay, here's your room, this is where you're gonna stay, here's your roommate, this is her contact information and all that good stuff. And that's when I was like, okay, I can't remember if I reached out to her or she reached out to me. I can't remember if I reached out to her or she reached out to me, but however, we did end up starting texting through that summer. Everything was going good, and I can't even remember how it started. I'm just gonna say, like, this girl was crazy. This girl was like really crazy. Like, I always say this to this day, like, I had a freaking crazy roommate, and I didn't know what to do or how to, like, so it all started out, she said that she was bisexual. I was like, okay, you know, I don't care about that. You know, I was like, that's your business type stuff. And she was like, okay, I just didn't want you to feel uncomfortable or something. It was something along the lines of that. And then, I know it's gonna sound all over the place, but like literally this is the story. Like, this story is gonna sound so like, they're gonna be like, what in the world? Like, Kayla, none of this makes sense. Exactly. So at the beginning she told me that. I was just like, okay, I don't care, that's your business, whatever. And then I can't remember what the conversation was about, but I was just like, yeah, so something about her and her girlfriend. I said something about something girlfriend, and she was just like, she got so defensive. Oh, I'm not bisexual, I'm straight, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, girl, it was never that deep. I was like, don't worry about it, I ain't gonna ask you about it no more. And then what happened? I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but something happened and she just blanked. This is before we even got on campus. She just blanked. So I was just like, okay, it's always gonna be some BS before I even get on campus. And for sure it was. So I was just like, girl, you know, whatever, you know, you obviously on some stuff. I ain't said nothing to you, did nothing to you wrong, so whatever. So that's when we get on campus the first day. This girl acts like like nothing happened. Hey, you know, what's up? Oh my God, I can't wait to, you know, be roommates. Just flip flop. I already told my mom about what happened because I was just like, yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna last. My mom looking at me and was just like, are we getting played? Like, are we getting punked or something? I'm like, cause y'all, when I said she was like going off in text, now mind you, back in 2018 summer, I was so innocent. I ain't saying I let people walk up on me, but if somebody send me a paragraph about fussing and stuff, I'm just like, okay, girl, whatever, like, pay it. But anyways, we get onto campus, and you know, it wasn't a type of thing where, oh, like, it's not a type of thing like, oh, we're gonna hang out with each other. No, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I got on campus, I ain't know nobody. Won't nobody on campus that was from Greenfield. Like, it was like I didn't know nobody. But I remember during orientation I did find this one friend. So it wasn't like, girl, I need to talk to you anyway. We just stay in the same room. And so that's when what happened? Like, it's so long ago, y'all. I'm trying to like think about, like, I'm trying to make sure it's all in the right sequence. But anyways, that's when a couple days go by. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. Like, we wake up, it was just normal. And one day I had started getting close with her friend group. When I say her friend group, I'm not saying I was close as like I was in their little niche type thing. I was saying like close, like the people that she hang out with, I started to be friends with. Not even on purpose, but the dudes, they were cool. And I didn't know until after the fact, but I didn't care because, girl, you don't. So basically, I started, when I started hanging out with people that she used to hang out with, I used to find out like little stuff. I used to find out she was calling me ugly. I used to find out that she was just trying to shade me. I had found out that she lied and said that I was sending her nudes, which was obviously 100% lie. She would just try to, you know, just being very sneaky, and it was very weird. What else I found out? Oh, one day, I mean, one incident was when I was at a party with my friends, and she got mad because she texted me this long paragraph saying that I danced with her dude, her boyfriend. I'm like, girl, I don't owe you no loyalty. 2, if that's your boyfriend, why is he at a party without you dancing with multiple females? 3, if we really have an issue, we can just go handle it in the room. And she was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's not that deep or something. Like, then why are you texting me type stuff? Then like she just gave me very much possessive and like bipolar vibes, like, and I couldn't handle it. Like, one day she wanted to be my friend, next day she sent me long paragraphs. So it got to the point I was like, I can't take this no more. Like, I went to my RA. I told her everything. She was like, girl, you a good one, because I would have went in my room and gave her this word. And I was just like, yeah, but I got patience. This is 2018 me. And I was so adamant. I was like, look, I don't want her feeling like she pushing me out of my room. Like, I was so adamant about it. Like, I had this friend where she needed a roommate, and I was like, girl, I want to be a roommate, but I don't want to give her the upper hand, or I don't want her to give her the mindset that she made me move. You know what I'm saying? But eventually I did end up moving because my friend did need a roommate, and I didn't want her put with somebody like a stranger or whatever, because we was cool. Mind you, it wasn't nowhere far. I was on the same hall. It was just like two doors down. And then at one point in time, when Sherry, this was months after. This was like second semester of my freshman year. And she was still telling lies after that. I remember one time it was a group of dudes that came to me and my third roommate room and was asking me, like, was I in bed with somebody? And I was just like, what? Mind you, 2018, I was still getting over a heartbreak. Like, I did not pay no attention to no dudes in 2018. And I was like, that don't even make sense. Even the dude was just like, what? Like, I ain't never even been in her bed before. You know what I'm saying? We used to hang out, yeah, but we were just mad cool. I'm just like, and why are you still speaking on me? Like, I found out, I was like, who told y'all that? And I was just like, they were just like, we can't tell you. I was just like, it was probably old girl. And they was like, it was type. So I'm like, tell her to keep my name out her mouth. Like, y'all, that's very much weird vibes. So that was my first crazy roommate story. Second roommate, we were cool. Me and Kelly cool. We still cool. Hey girl, if you're watching this. Then I had a third roommate because when me and Kelly were hanging out, we were hanging out with 2 other girls, and me and I'm gonna call my third roommate, third roommate Bella. So when me, Bella, Kelly, and the other girl started hanging out, me and Bella got close, and Kelly and the other girl got close. Like, we were still hanging out, but we noticed that we were closer with those 2 than each other. So Bella and our 4th friend needed a roommate. So I was just like, it makes more sense for me to room with Bella, and then Kelly room with the 4th girl. So that was what happened, and everything was going fine with me and Bella until like she was very stubborn, and trust me, I'm stubborn, so we would just clash. So she would try to like, she got mad at me because I would hang out with this girl because it was something very childish. So I would say she cost me like very good friendships, not even on purpose, but it was kind of like I can't even explain it, but basically she would get mad about what somebody else and expect me to cut them off, and I was like, girl, I've been friends with them for the longest. I was like, what y'all were beefing about is very childish. I told both of them, I was like, y'all need to grow up type stuff. Like, this is just really childish. And so we were roommates for like 2 years. So it was like, it was my sophomore year going into my junior year. And so that's when like she just would start doing petty stuff. Like, she'd get mad, she'll slam the door, and I was just like, girl, let's not start, because once you start and then I start, like, it's no stopping. And what happened, she like, even I don't even want to go into detail, but even her family gave off real weird vibes, because like I stayed at her house one time and it was just very weird. Like, it was very weird, and her mom would just ask me questions and it would just give me off vibes. Like, what are you doing? Like, I remember one time when she first met me, like in person, her first question was like, I bet you stay in a big house, don't you? I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, I guess. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I guess, I don't know. And then Bella would get mad at me for hanging out with certain people. Like, if I'm not hanging out with her, she'll get mad. And then one time, like, she just started moving weird. Like, I remember at one point in time, she was very rude. Like, I could be talking to her, like, we sitting down in the cab, I could be talking to her, and then I'd be like, we had a full-blown conversation, and if her man or if somebody calls, she'll even say, hold on. She'd be like, hello, go into full conversation. Then I'm like, girl, I ain't want to finish the story. When I start hanging with other people, she would just get mad. Like, I know I keep saying that, but like, it was just very weird to me. And it started from there. Like, she would start slamming the door. She would start, she was just being very shady. And I got to a point, I was just like, look, I remember one time she slammed the door. I was like, look, stop slamming these fucking, like, effing doors. Like, I was like, bro, I'm trying to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just got really heated with that. What else did she do? It was an incident where she brought a guy over, and I'm very cool with everybody. And when she brought a guy over, I had knew of him before then, but she had brought a guy over, and she was just like, you can be with so-and-so and I can be with him. Mind you, this so-and-so was her ex. I'm like, no, sis. I was like, I'm not finna do that. She was like, but I don't care. Like, we can double it. And I was basically like, I'm not finna do that. Like, I'm not about to mess with nobody. I'm not about to date nobody or go out with nobody that you, mind you, like, they just broke up not too long ago. Like, maybe like a couple weeks or a month ago. And I was like, I'm not finna do that. So we went to this Winston-Salem party, and I was dancing, and she tried to force me to dance with her ex while she was with the other dude. I'm just like, that is so weird to me. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm not doing that. That's nasty. And we had ended up going back to the room. She was acting like she was drunk and everything. Mind you, I couldn't drink because I had just had surgery on my throat, so I could not drink. And she told them that we were drunk. I'm like, I don't know why she lied like that. Like, I couldn't even, like, that makes no sense. And I went and laid down, and she was like, well, we can still like hang out and stuff. I'm like, yeah, we can hang out, but I'm not doing none of that crazy stuff. So we ended up playing games, and it was really fun and stuff. And that's when That's when she got in her bed. I had got in my bed, and her ex was sitting on the chair in the desk, and her other dude that she was with was in her bed, and I had ended up going to sleep. So I'm like, I'm tired. It was like, what time? It was like 3 in the morning, and her ex get in my bed, and I'm just like, come on now, like. First of all, it's too late. Second of all, like, what is you doing? Like, come on now. Like, I don't even know if she told him what I said, but by the way he was moving, I knew he had no idea that I told him that I said, like, nah, that I ain't cutting it. But, he got in my bed, and at first I ain't say nothing, because I'm like, okay, I'm just want to go to sleep, and it's just that. He gets under the cover and starts trying to go in my pants and stuff. I'm like... I said, oh, nah. I was like, oh, nah. And he was like, what, you guys? Like, nah. I was just like, I ain't finna do that. Like, I'm not doing this with you. Like, I was like, it ain't even about, like, mind you, this is a nice looking dude, but I'm not that. I can't, like, if I'm your friend, I'm not about to mess with nobody that I knew he stuck his stuff in you. Like, I ain't saying you dirty, but I'm just saying I'm not doing that. Like, I can't do that. And I just went to the bathroom, and I went and used the bathroom, and then I think I went and washed my face because I was just like, well, I'm just giving her a chance to get out of the room. And she came back and she was like, what's wrong? I was just like, girl, your ex is trying to make a move on me. And she was just like, well, that's why you was like, oh no. I was like, yeah, but I was like, he got to go. So she was like, no, please. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to do this. No, she was like, what if he just sleeps in there? I was like, no, he got a room he can go back to. Like, no. So, long story short, I ended up finding out by the dude that she was talking to that she felt like he was liking me, so that's why she had put her ex on me. Like, it was very sneaky vibes. I was like, girl, that's weird. That's weird. Like, what? Like, girl, you was very much weird. Like, the dude has sent me screenshots of hers, like, saying, like, do you like her? Like, I feel like y'all flirt. And I'm like, girl, we was cool. We was like best of friends. You could have came to me and asked me, did you like why I feel like you flirt with my man? I feel like, you know, he likes you. Can you stop? Then, you know, I talked to him. But I knew him before they even, like, I didn't even know it was him, because she told me that night that she was having company. I was like, I don't care. When it was him, I was like, oh, I know you, type stuff. Like, I already knew him. And I was just like, when he sent me this was after the fact that me and her weren't cool. But yeah, he showed me that. I was like, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of cool. Glad we're not cool no more. And it's kind of crazy the reason why me and Bella not cool. Me and Bella not even cool because I had found out that she, mind you, we was on good terms before this happened. I found out she had unfollowed me. I had asked her about it. She was like, and she was trying to play slow. I'm like, girl, come on. Just give it up. And she was like, no, I didn't know follow you off Instagram. Not that I care, because it was very petty, social media, but I was just like, why? And she was just like, I was like, girl, I already seen it. You ain't gotta lie. She was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, why? She was like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. So when she did that, and she told me that, I was like, okay, she moving weird, so I'm just gonna remove myself from the equation. And that's when it started from there. We just didn't talk. Like, she'd do petty stuff. She used to try to slam the door. I remember one time she tried to slam the door. I was like, hey, yo, stop slamming the effing door. Like, this is like 2019. Yeah, I believe it was like the end of 2019. And like, that's the only time I had kind of like blanked. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm tired of your petty stuff. Like, we can keep going tit for tat. Like, but we're not gonna get nowhere. It was so obvious when me and her stopped talking, because like, when I say we were the best of friends, like, we was always with each other. You never seen me without her without me. And yeah, people just like, what happened or whatever. And I just be like, I don't know. She started moving weird. But yeah, she did a lot of other stuff, but she was just giving me very much jealous vibes. Like, if I would hang out with somebody, she'll get mad and just be petty, have an attitude. I'm just like, girl, it's not that deep. You don't own me. I mean, like, I understand friends, you know, we supposed to be best friends and you get jealous. I understand that. You know, when we hang out with nobody else, but it's not that deep for you to get mad. It's not that deep, you know what I'm saying? So that was my third roommate. And after that, I stopped having roommates, because I'm just like, I got 1 out of 2 roommates that was actually good. Ask Miss Kelly, girl, but The other two, the first one, I don't know. I'll pick Bella before I pick Sherry, because Sherry was a whole nother breed. Like that Sherry was, I don't. Child, people still have problems with Sherry to this day. Like Sherry is, I don't even know how to explain this girl, but yeah, this is my story time of my crazy roommates. When I say crazy, one of them I felt is actually crazy. The other one is just, I just feel like, I don't even say she's crazy, but I just feel like she just had a lot of growing up to do. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving out a lot of information, but I didn't want to go into like a whole 30-minute video. So I'm just telling you crazy stuff that has happened with us. I mean, I know y'all probably have heard more stories of like getting poisoned and stuff, but nah, I ain't think nobody ever tried me like that on that type of time. But now I don't got a roommate. I haven't had a roommate for like a year. No, but it's like 2 years now. I can't remember. But yeah, that's my story time. I know everything sound like kind of broken up. The first roommate, it was broken up because like it was just that's how it was. Like when I say like it was like a roller coaster. So it was like one day she good, one day she not. The second one, I just didn't want to go into too much detail because it was really long. It was really more than that, but I try to like make it short. But I hope you guys like this video. Please comment what you want to see more. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. And I hope you liked it, and see you back with Kicking It with Kay.